Hello, Hagen. This is nose learning station. So it's time the learning again. Teenage goals are continuing to outperform boys in English, while the gender gap in achievement in math. Teenage goals are continuing to outperform the boys in English, while the gender gap in achievement in math. Teenage goals are continue to performance boys in English, while the gender gap in achievement in math. Teenage goals are continue to performance boys in English, while the gender gap in achievement in math. Teenage goals. Teenager. Teenage goals. Teenage girls.
Grass.
Teenage girls are continuing outperform out, 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 outperform boys in English where the gender gap in achievement teenage goals are continuing to outperform boys in English, while the gender gap in achievement in math. Teenage goals are continue to perform boys in English, while the gender gap in achievement in math. Teenage goals are continue to perform boys in English, while the gender gap in achievement in math. Teenage goals. Teenage goals are continue continuing, or continuing, continuing, continuing. Continuing.
Gender.
About the gender gap. Gender. With the gender gap in achievement in achievement achievement. Teenage girls are continuing to outperform boys in English, while the gender gap in achievements in math. Teenage girls are continuing to perform. Teenage girls are continuing to perform. Teenage girls are continuing to outperform Teenage girls are continuing to outperform boys in English, while the gender gap in achievement in math. Teenage girls are continuing to outperform. Teenage girls are continuing to outperform boys. Teenage girls are continuing to outperform boys in English, while the gender gap in achievement in math. Now. Teenage girls are continuing to outperform boys. Teenage girls in English, while the gender gap in Teenage girls are continuing to outperform boys in English, while the gender gap in achievement in math. Yeah. Oh, that's really hard. Certainly one of the important values. One of the important values of literature is that literature is that it nourishes our emotional life. Certainly, one of the important value of literature is that it nourishes our emotional life. Certainly, one of the important values of literature is that it nourishes our emotional lives.
Certainly, one of the most important values of literature is that it nourishes our emotional lives.
Nourishes its value values of value, not value. Value. It's your value. 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 That, not va. It's values. 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 Values.
Values.
Values. Values. Values. Values. Values. Values. Values. Values. Values. The literature of literature is that
Literature.
literature is that is enumerates our emotion, enumerates our emotion,
Nourishes.
nourishes,
Nourishes.
nourishes,
Nourishes.
nourishes,
Nourishes.
nourishes.
Nourishes. Nourishes.
No. Nourish, nourish, nourish. Nourish, 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 nourishes,
Nourishes.
nourishes. Emotional life, emotional,
Emotional.
emotional, emotional. Lives, lives. Certainly, one of the important values of literature is that it enumerates our emotional life.
Certainly, one of the most important values of literature is that it nourishes our emotional lives. An effective literary work may seem to speak directly to us, especially if we are ripe for it. The inner life that good writers reveal in their characters.
Certainly, one of the important values of literature is that it enumerates our emotional lives. Certainly, one of the important values of literature is that it narrates our emotional lives. Narrates. No. Certainly, one of the important values of literature, values in literature. Certainly, one of the important values of literature is that it nourishes our emotional lives. Nourish, nourishes. Certainly, one of the important values of literature is that it nourishes. Certainly, one of the important values of literature is that it nourishes, not numerous. Fuck you. Certainly, one of the important values of literature is that it nourishes. Certainly, one of the important values of literature is that it nourishes our emotional lives. Lives. Certainly, one of the important values of literature is that it nourishes our emotional lives. Lives. Certainly, one of the important values of literature is that it Certainly, one of the important values of literature is that it nourishes our emotional lives. Certainly, one of the important values of literature is that it nourishes our emotional lives. All right. Certainly, one of the important values of literature is that it nourishes our emotional lives. Emotional lives. It's your problem, not mine. Fuck you. Certainly, one of the important values of literature is that it nourishes our emotional lives. Emotional lives. Australians speak English, of course, but for many tourists, and even some locals, Australians speak English, of course, but for some many Australians speak English, of course, but for many tourists and even some locals, Australians speak English, of course, but for many tourists and although Botswana's economic outlook remains strong. The devastation that AIDS has caused threatens. Although Botswana's economic outlook remains strong. Devastation that AIDS has caused threatens. Although Botswana economic outlook remains strong, the devastation that AIDS has caused threatens. Botswana economy.
Botswana's.
Botswana's
Although Botswana's economic outlook remains
economic outlook.
Economic.
Although Botswana's economic outlook remains strong, the devastation that AIDS has caused threatens.
Remains.
Although.
Although Botswana's
Botswana's.
economic outlook
Outlook.
Although Botswana economic outlook Although Botswana economic outlook remains strong, the devastation that AIDS has caused threatens. Although Botswana's economic outlook remains strong, the devastation outlook remains caused threatens. Outlook remains strong. Remain. All right. You win, okay? The training of an actor is an intensive process which requires curiosity, courage, and commitment. The training of an actor is an intensive process which requires curiosity, courage, and commitment. The training of an actor is an intensive process which requires curiosity, courage, and commitment. The training of an actor is an intensive process which requires curiosity, courage, and commitment. The training of an training. Not training. Requires curiosity. Which requires curiosity. Requires. Okay. Fuck, that's really hard. The following picture shows the information. The following picture shows the information about ABCD of G. According to the picture, we can see that the largest number is ABCG, and also we can see that the second largest number is. According to picture, we can see that the smallest number is ABCD of G, and also it is about the largest and the higher, and also we can see that the following picture shows the information about lunar and fish. According to the picture, we can see the largest number is the fish. According to the picture, we can see that the following picture shows the information about lunar and fish. According to the picture, we can see the bottle is the fish. According to the picture, we can see the surface, they are the moon. According to the fuck you. The following picture shows the information about the lunar and fish. According to the picture, we can see the 12 fish. The following picture shows the information about The following picture shows the information about lunar and fish. According to the picture, we can see that the largest number is 12. According to the picture, we can see the second largest number is fish. According to the picture, we can see that the smallest number is the moon. According to the picture, we can see the 4 is higher than the 1. According to the picture, we can see that the picture is very interesting. The following picture shows the information about the lunar fish. According to the picture, the following picture shows the information. The following picture shows the information about lunar and fish. According to the picture, we can see that the largest number is the 4th. The following picture shows the information about the lunar and fish. According to the picture, the following picture shows the information about lunar and fish. According to the picture, we can see that the largest number is the 12th. According to the picture, we can see that the second largest number is 4. According to the picture, we can see that the smallest number is the fish. According to the picture, we can see that lunar is higher than the 12 fish. In conclusion, this picture is very interesting. Interesting. It's all right. Lunar about lunar and fish. Lunar. Largest. The largest number.
Lunar.
Largest.
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 Largest. Largest. Largest. It's very good. No. The speed is not important. Just make sure the pronunciation is clear. Although the speed is very low, but it's alright, you know. Horse. Wage. Clouds. Buses. Street. Traffic change. The following picture shows the information about the traffic change. According to the picture, we can see the largest number is the buses. According to the picture, we can see the second largest number is the sky. According to the picture, we can see that the smallest number is the people. According to the picture, the following picture shows the information about the traffic changes. According to the picture, the following picture shows the information about the traffic change. According to the picture, we can see that the largest number is the buses. According to the picture, we can see that the second largest number is the clouds. According to the picture, we can see that the smallest number is the sky. According to the picture, we can see that the window is higher than the flags. In conclusion, this picture is very interesting. In conclusion, oh, it's good. Change.